Hello, and welcome to LivingAbroad.Tips. Now, there are a lot of really cool things about living abroad, but there are some difficulties. And for me, one of the major difficulties is food. I just can't get all of the American foods I'm used to, or at least not cheaply. Some are very, very expensive. Today, I'm going to introduce a site that lets you get around that, and it is called iHerb. I use this site all the time, sometimes once a week, but at least 2 times a month I make orders from the site. And what I can order is mainly food, American food, that I miss from my home country. So we have here groceries and superfoods. These are the 2 main categories, but we'll also talk about some of the others. So let's look at a couple examples here real quick, and I'll explain why this site is so great. And the first reason is it's fast. So I order something from this site and it is at my door within 7 days. This is great. If it took a long time, I wouldn't use it so much. But because it's so fast, I can order things as I need them. The second reason is that it's extremely cheap. Now I pay between a fourth to half of what I would pay in Tokyo for most products. Let's look at one example here. We have an example here, walnuts. So here you have Now Foods, Real Food, Organic Walnuts, 340 grams. And this is $10. Included, or in addition to this price, I should say, is shipping. Now shipping is very, very cheap through this site. It is $4 for up to, I believe it is 30 pounds. So you can get a lot of products for $4 shipping, which is great. Actually, shipping in Japan is more expensive. So we're going to look at a similar product here on Amazon.co.jp. So this is a Japanese version of Amazon. And you can see here these same, well, not the same walnuts, actually these are just generic walnuts, are $21. And in addition, it's another $5 and about 50 cents for shipping. So that comes out to about $26, $27 for 500 grams. So if you do the math, you can see that it's about half price here on iHerb compared to what I can get it in Japan. So it's an amazing thing. The one thing that you do need to be careful of is you can see here this little red writing. At this time, due to regulations, this item is not allowed to be shipped to your region. So you do have to be careful when you're ordering things. Just look out for this. Depending on where you are in the world, you may not be able to ship the item to your country. For Japan, it tends to be nuts. So the last thing is this site has an amazing selection of foods. Let's go to grocery. There we go. You can see here in the grocery section, they have all different categories, lots of different brands. What you're going to find here is mainly healthy foods. You're not going to find lots of junk food in general. You're not going to find Snickers. But what you will find is a great selection, all sorts of groceries that are health oriented. So those are the 3 main points about iHerb that make it very, very easy to use for me. It's fast, it's cheap, and it has a great selection. So let's look at those 3 categories that we're going to talk about in the video. Let's go back to the main page here. So they have groceries, they have bath and beauty, and they have supplements, as well as some other categories here, but those are the 3 we're going to talk about. So first, groceries. Let's go to this page here. So you can see they have a big selection. Think about any food that you miss from your home country, and chances are they're going to have it on the site. For me, this includes things like peanut butter, maple syrup, salad dressing, applesauce. I order all these things from iHerb. I even order my milk. I get almond milk from this site rather than getting it at the grocery store in Japan. It's almost the same price for me to buy almond milk from this site than to get it at my local grocery store, or just soy milk from the local grocery store. So that's the first category, which is what I primarily use this site for. But what I also found is that it's a great, great site to get supplements. Now, this is just the example here in Japan, but for me here in Japan, supplements are very expensive. This is a case where I save almost 75% off of prices here in Japan. So I get all my supplements. This primarily includes protein from this site. So it's a great source. If you get regular supplements, you're going to save a ton of money from this site. And I like just kind of looking through here and seeing what they have as well. So the last category is bath and beauty. And this is one that I just started using recently. Think about all those little products they use, deodorants, toothpaste, these kind of things that you really like the brand from your home country. And for me, this is toothpaste in particular, but also deodorant is very difficult to get here in Tokyo. And I can find those things here. Again, check it out, look through the categories, and you'll find some very cool stuff. So, last point, final point about this site. The final thing that's very cool is that it has a great referral program. So I'm going to put a link down below to the site. Click that link and you'll get $10 off your first order. This is, for me, great because I introduce friends to the site and I get discounts, I get free shipping, all sorts of great stuff. So it has a great referral program. Share this with your friends and you'll be saving yourself money. In addition, if you order a certain amount, you get put into a VIP category, and I get, I believe it's 6 to 7% off of every order. So it gets even cheaper. So this is iHerb. Check it out. It's a great site, and it has a lot of great products for really good prices. And hope you enjoy. Click the link and you can find out more. Thanks so much.